This next part is all about challenges, so check all that apply to you. I have trouble seeing. I have trouble hearing. I often do not understand what I read. I read slowly. I have to reread information to understand. So when you're reading, you have to go back and reread it to really understand what you are reading. I have trouble summarizing what I read. So when you read something, are you able to tell someone else what it was about? I am not very organized. I don't have confidence in my learning. I have trouble focusing. I cannot visualize the content. And what visualize means to picture it in your head. So if you're learning about multiplying two numbers or adding two numbers, can you picture that in your head as you work? I get distracted easily. I don't understand what others are feeling or telling me. I am uncomfortable asking for help. So what that means is you don't really know how to ask for help, or when you ask for help, you get nervous or you just don't feel like you should ask for help. I don't understand oral directions. Oral means out loud. So when your teacher gives you directions out loud, you don't understand what the directions are. I have trouble following written directions. So these directions are written out on a piece of paper or on your computer. I'm confused with technology. Technology is your Chromebook, phones, anything like that. I am not good at remembering things. I have trouble finding what I need online. So if you're Googling something, you're having a hard time actually finding what you're looking for. I have trouble understanding new vocabulary. And vocabulary is another word for words. So when you learn new words, you have troubles understanding what they mean. And then this last one is anything else that is a challenge for you. The last three questions on this section of the form is something that you can either type in or you can do voice to text in a Google Doc and copy and paste it in. This first question says, based on your selections, tell a brief story about what you are good at and what is difficult or hard for you. So think about maybe last year or this year and think about things that you are good at or something that's hard for you. And that could be in the classroom or it could be at home. And it can either be, or it needs to be something that you're good at and something that's difficult or hard for you. The second one says, describe how you prefer or need to access information. What helps you learn? What helps you read? What helps you remember? So the way to access information might be by reading a book or by finding it on the internet or by asking a teacher or by watching a video. There's a lot of different ways to access information. So which one do you prefer? Which one do you like the most? And which of those helps you learn? And what helps you read? Sometimes it's easier for us to use the text to speech so that when we're reading something on the internet, it reads it out loud for us. And then what helps you remember? List any tools, technology, or apps that you currently use or would like to use to access information and for learning. So you could talk about any of the apps you might have used last year. We'll be using a lot of virtual manipulatives this year. Or if you've used the speech to text, where you speak into the computer and it types it for you, or the text to speech, where you can listen to the readings off of the internet instead of reading them yourself. Any of those kinds of things will work for this.